If you're interested in working as a freelance photographer but don't know where to start, this video is for you. Hi there, I'm Shami. Welcome to my little internet space. So in the last couple of days, I got a few DMs asking about how I manage to work as a freelance photographer and how I landed my first jobs, how I have my contacts, how I have this network that I built. For some reason, the topic of how to start landing real life jobs is not taught enough, especially in the education institutions, and whenever you try to talk about the topic, it's always a little bit blurry and you may feel a little bit lost on how to actually start living from your photography, which is completely possible. So I decided to make this video and give you 5 tips on how to get ready and start building your freelance photography career. My first piece of advice is to create as much portfolio as you can all the time. I cannot address enough how important it is to have a portfolio that can represent your capabilities. Making portfolio is the best way to showcase your talents, make connections, but most importantly, gain experience and improve your skills. You can always start by taking pictures or videos of your closer circle, your friends, our family, and also models. So take advantage of that, and I'm sure that they will be glad to pose for your camera and practice with them. You have to keep your creative muscle working so you can develop your style and work on your technique. When I had to explain my grandparents why I was doing so many shootings that were not for commercial purposes, I gave them this example. If you're a baker, you cannot expect to have any customers with an empty shop and only start cooking when someone gets in and asks you to cook some sort of bread. You have to make fresh bread every single day so you can attract new customers with the smell of the fresh bread and they want to say, I want to try this. Same applies to your portfolio. You have to keep your content fresh and your bread will be better. Or croissants, whatever your niche is. And to be honest, this is something that you should do no matter where you're standing in your career path. There's always room for improvement and to learn new things, so this is long-term advice for any photographer out there. My second advice is to make connections. A bit of misconception about this is that in order to work in a certain niche, you already have to meet some certain people or have some certain connections to be able to get into that circle. And of course, some people do have this advantage and they did knew the right people even before their right time and things got a bit easier for them. First, don't live in this situation. When I just started, I always knew that I wanted to work in fashion because fashion was always my passion. Fashion is my passion. Because fashion was my passion. And I was so scared because I had no connection whatsoever with the fashion industry and I knew nobody that was working within the fashion industry. So I was completely scared that I wouldn't be able to land any job within that niche because I didn't know anybody. And I was completely clueless on how to start making connections of an environment that was so far away from mine. So how do you make connections? Well, you take the courage and you go fucking make them. There is no actual secret or any magic to this. And it sounds too simplistic, but it's actually true. And you have a few ways to start making connections. You can get into photography-related Facebook groups, photography in general, photographer within your niche, like wedding photography Facebook groups or fashion photography Facebook groups. You can get into Facebook groups that are local photographers from your city, from your country. And you can also get into TFP Facebook groups. That TFP stands for Time for Photos. So it's an exchange groups where you can meet aspiring models, aspiring photographers, aspiring makeup artists and such, so you can get together, collab together and make productions for the sake of generating portfolio for all the parts involved. You can follow creators that you like in your area and also follow the people that works with them so you can have a better understanding on how your niche works. You can also attend to events that are related to the niche that you want to start working. I know this is not so popular for introverts, but don't worry, there's enough tools these days through social media and through internet to start making connections before jumping into in-person conversations. You can also send emails with your portfolio to people that you would like to collab with them in the near future to make TFP shoots. Doing this type of collaborations will not only help you to develop your portfolio, but to create connections. With that being said, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Do not work for free. Please. Do not work for free. I strongly, highly, super, mega, extra advise to not do any commercial work for free at any point in your career. Even at the very beginning, if someone is benefiting economically from the content that you're creating, you should at least get a small fee that can help you cover your costs. Your time has value, always. Even a symbolic amount is better than zero. There's this big lie of, oh, you do it for free this time, and next time we'll call you again and we're gonna pay you. No, because if you already established that your work is worth zero, why would this person will be willing to pay you when they already know that they can have it for zero money? I'm saying this because I was naive enough to believe this at the beginning. From my experience, I saw brands jumping from free beginner photographer to free beginner photographer because they knew they could do the same promise over and over, and there was always gonna be someone willing to do it for the exposure, the experience, the next time we'll call you again and we'll pay you. And let me tell you, it's a trap. And it's damaging not only for your career path, but for your colleagues as well. Many people will probably disagree with me in this topic, and I completely respect it. I just wish that someone would have told me back in the day that no matter how beginner I was, my time and effort was valuable anyways. And I was deserving at least 50 or 100 bucks to cover my transportation and my time. Getting 50, 100 quid, it's still a bargain for the people you would do the job for. And it's an honest starting point for you to level up in the future. I would love to hear your opinion from this topic, as I know it's a bit sensitive and it's a bit polarizing sometimes. So please be free to leave your comment down below and let's chat there. My fourth piece of advice is to offer your services. Opportunities in life don't usually come knocking to your door, so you might as well start looking for them. Look for brands that have poor imagery and offer your services to provide them with high quality images that will skyrocket their business. Find couples that just got engaged and offer them the engagement shoot that will cherish forever. And maybe you can do their wedding pictures as well. The hard pill to swallow in taking this type of action is that you have three possible responses. Number one, silence. This means you send an email, you send a message, you gave a card, and they don't even say no thanks. Number two, a very fancy no thanks in the form of thanks for contacting me. Unfortunately, I already have someone to do this for me. I'm not interested at the time. But I will keep your contact, blah blah blah, something like that. And number three, it's an actual yes or tell me more about it that will keep the conversation going. The big spoiler here is that 90-95% of the time, you are gonna be bounced between possible answers 1 and 2. And it can be a bit discouraging or rough or even make you doubt yourself sometimes. You should not take it personal or as a sign of the universe that you should better get a 9-to-5 job if you want to get through the month. You know the statistics. So instead of sending 1 or 2 DMs, giving 1 card, sending 1 or 2 emails, you send 10, 20, 30 every week, every day. The more you send, the more you offer, the bigger the chances to get closer to that first yes that will make the wheel spinning. Remember, this is your career, your dream job, and no one's gonna do things easier for you. You have to do the hard work for yourself, and I promise it will pay off. And my last piece of advice is start small to go big. Don't try to land your first job for Nike or Gucci. Start with your local businesses, with your friends, with your local gigs. Gain experience by doing projects that are at your same level and that you know you can do without a huge pressure. Once you master your niche at a small scale, you can start ambitioning for bigger projects. This will ensure that when the opportunity comes, you'll have the experience and the tools to get the job done without panicking in the middle or without making any big mistakes. What I also mean with start small to go big is don't jump into full-time freelancing from the get-go if you have to sustain yourself. If you're living with your parents or you have some sort of economic ease that allow you to not have a steady income month to month, sure, go 1000% for it. Don't ever hesitate. Get straight to it. But if you have to pay the bills or your economic situation is not relaxed, to say it somehow, don't pressure yourself to start being a full-time freelance from day one, because this will only give you extra stress and extra worries, and you're not going to enjoy the process at all. I'd highly recommend to get a part-time job in the beginning so you can afford the basics, afford your equipment, pay the bills, and then with your free time, start building up your portfolio, making connections, and landing your first freelance jobs. You can even set a deadline for yourself to become full-time freelancing, like 6 months tops, 1 year tops. You decide. But adult life includes paying taxes, paying the bills, and deciding what to eat every single day, 4 times a day, till you die. So you better get that sorted first, so you can actually focus on developing your career and your art, which is so important, to actually become that full-time freelancer that are not gonna have any weekends off and gonna work until 2 a.m. with your broken back. I'm joking. But getting serious a bit, every person has a different story and life, and you should adapt the development of your dreams to your real life situation. Being a full-time photographer, it's possible, but it takes effort and time. And no matter how or where you start, trust me, if you want it, you're gonna make it. Be patient with yourself, work hard, and trust the process. I trust you. Okay, I'm gonna finish this video here because I talked so much and I still left so many things outside this video. So let me know if you're interested in me making a part 2, or if you have any related questions about this topic. I'll be glad to make more videos about this. So leave me your suggestions or your questions down below and I'll be happy to make a part 2, 3, 4, and 300. Thank you so much for staying till the end with me. I hope this video was helpful and give you some push to start working towards your career, because of course you can do it and you're gonna make it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share with your friends. This will help me so much to make this channel grow and make more videos like this to help you guys. If you're interested in all things content creation, make sure to be subscribed and watch one of these videos that will surely help you so much. Come say hi to my Instagrams and I hope to see you very soon. Bye! Mate, your best choice every time.